Good morning, Sir Jacy B. Japlos. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for taking the time to meet with us. We appreciate your willingness to share your insights and experiences. Now, let's begin.
Good morning, everyone. I am Second Lieutenant Retired, Jacy B. Japlos, currently residing at Purok Tres, Kalingatan, Mataas na Cavite, Batangas. I'm a college graduate, took up the Bachelor of Science in Criminology at Lyceum of Batangas, and I took up my apprentice aircraft maintenance course in a Philippine Air Force way back 1996. I am married, blessed with 2 kids, and with regards to my salary, I would just say that's enough to support my basic family needs. With regards to my properties, I would just say I have a simple house and lot with 2 cars and 2 parcel of lands for the future. That's all.
Now, we have the privilege of being joined by Sir Jacy's coworker who will provide valuable perspectives on our main interviewee. This unique opportunity allows us to gain a deeper understanding of our focal figure from an external standpoint, enriching our conversation and offering insights into their life and work. So, sir, the first question. Describe him in 3 words.
Okay. Jacy, as my coworker for around 15 or 16 years in the service. 3 words to describe this man. 1 is efficient, 2 is resourceful, 3 is consistent. Efficient, why? Jacy always do outstanding job and looking for the most efficient way to accomplish tasks that benefits the entire team. So lahat halos yan pag nag-isip kasi hindi lang sa kanya buo, para sa buong team yung kanyang iniisip. Pangalawa, or the second is resourceful. Jacy is resourceful and do great job identifying solution to problems na kahit na ibig kong sabihin, the point there is hindi niya muna sasabihin yung the entire solution. Sa kanya lang muna. Then, i-gather niya yung buong team to disseminate kung ano yung gusto niyang sabihin sa amin. And that is part ng kanyang description as a very resourceful person. Number 3 is yung consistent. In our organization, can always count on him. Yung standard kasi niyan, kung ano yung gawa niya ng una, yun pa rin yung gawa niya ng mga pangalawa. Basta consistent siya dun sa standard niya. So that is the 3 words na pwede kong i-describe kay Jacy. Efficient, resourceful, and consistent.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Next.
Moving to the next question. How did he perform his duties in work?
We are all in the military, and although we have the same work as a quality control inspector of aircraft, so he performed his duties and responsibilities with high level of standards, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, and as prescribed by the written reference. Hindi naman kami pwedeng basta na lang magtatrabaho. So it is prescribed with the reference based on on his level of competency. So yung sa quality control inspector, we have a level of competency from 1357 and doon kami sa pinakataas. High standard of yung performance ng duty based dun sa level ng competency niya.
Sir, thank you. Another question. Can you describe his work ethics in his work?
Okay. Based dun sa performance at saka dun sa description ng works, we have the same. However, yung exemplary, makikita natin dun. We are trained to be a professional soldier. And being a professional soldier, we do our work with commitment. So, alam niyo naman yan na we are entitled to work 24 hours a day. So yung commitment nandun. And with this attitude, we as his co-workers, we can rely to Jacy and he commit to finish the job. He will do that whatever it takes. Pag nagsabi na tatapusin ko yan mamaya, matik yan, tapos yan mamaya. And we can, nagre-rely kami doon sa kanyang mga sinasabi na yun. So yun yung kanyang work ethics.
Thank you, sir. And for the last question, can you state some facts or proof of credentials about the subject?
Kung siguro nakita mo yung summary of information ni father mo, ni Jacy, meron dyan na we are a recipient and he is a recipient of numerous award. So makikita natin doon yung mga military awards, which is namely, bibigay lang ako ng dalawa pero napakarami nito. Yung Military Merit Medal, which is awarded to a single act of meritorious service, either in a duty, responsibility, or indirect support on military operations. Then yung Military Commendation Medal, this is awarded to individual who demonstrated exemplary efficiency, devotion, and loyalty to duty assignment. So dalawa lang yan, pero marami yung na-receive. And particular ako doon sa dalawang yan, pero hindi lang iisa yan, baka yung nga 10 pa yan, 5 Military Merit Medal, or pero nandun yan for the around 25 years or 26 years in the military service. And that is a proof na paano siya nagtrabaho sa military. Ayan, yun yung ko sa
Okay, sir. Thank you po. Thank you for your taking the time to meet with us.
Yes, thank you. I am Master Sergeant Jeffrey Nunez, H-76 Philippine Air Force, and a co-workers of Mr. Jacy Japlos, Second Lieutenant Jacy Japlos, retired, Philippine Air Force, retired. Thank you.
So let's proceed. The nature of job. Sir, what were your main duties and functions in your previous job? Can you describe the typical responsibilities and tasks associated with your previous or current role?
As an aircraft mechanic, we perform scheduled and unscheduled inspection and also special inspections. That is based on applicable maintenance manuals and operators manuals to assure the airworthiness of the aircraft and the safety of the operators. Also, I perform as a quality control inspector. In that case, I evaluate every aircraft mechanic under my responsibility.
Did you attend seminars and training that is connected to your job? And why do you think it is necessary to have continuous education?
I attended seminars and training, both local and abroad. I attended training in North Carolina, USA, and ROCAP at South Korea. It is very necessary to have a continuous education because as of now we can see the innovation in the aviation industry, and that is and we should come up with that. I also perform as a quality control inspector. In that case, I make sure that all the inspections are performed well in accordance with the manuals, and also I assure the airworthiness of all the aircraft's components and spares to be used in the aircraft, and also I evaluate all the aircraft mechanic to assure their capabilities and their performance. I also perform as a quality control inspector. In that case, I make sure that all the inspections are performed well in accordance with the maintenance manuals. I also perform inspections of all the components and spares issued in the aircraft. And lastly, I make sure that the good housekeeping performance of every mechanics are evaluated regularly.
What awards or certificates did you receive that makes you stand out with other workers in your field?
Well, I humbly say I received a Military Merit Medal because we have commissioned one SF-260 Mentor, in which the Air Force has saved 18 million pesos for this project.
What are the qualifications and skills that an individual must have in your field of work?
In my opinion, I think an aircraft mechanic should be diligent, disciplined, hardworking, and focus what task that he has given to him. Because this job is not just an ordinary job, because it involves lives of another people.
So what are the common conflicts you normally or often come across in your job? State the worst working environment in your past job experiences.
As a military aircraft mechanic, it is very different to a typical aircraft mechanic because we do not perform just as an aircraft mechanic. We also perform as a soldier that supports the mission of the AFP. The common conflicts we have encountered is that the number of aircraft is larger than the number of the maintenance people. In that case, we assure the close coordination using unit of the aircraft to make sure that the safety is not compromised. The worst working environment that we have encountered is that when we were deployed in Mindanao. Dahil nung mga time na yon, almost maipit kami sa conflict between MILF and the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Na doon yung mga pinapasabog na yung mga mall, na doon yung mga sinusunog na yung mga sasakyan. Then palapit na ng palapit yung commotion sa area namin. So, kailangan naming maging ready sa lahat ng pagkakataon kasi anytime kailangan namin mag-evacuate papunta ng Lipa. So, yun ang pinakamahirap na experience namin dahil talagang life and death situation ang sitwasyon namin.
Now let's proceed to the learning experience. Sir, state some challenges or problems that you've encountered in your line of work and how did you overcome them?
Well, based on our experience, aircraft scheduling is really an issue between the aircraft maintenance people and the flying school. Because the flying school want to maximize the utility of the aircraft since we cannot afford to give all that because we are lack of mechanics to assure the safety of everyone. So, to resolve it, we have to make a proper coordination with them so that we will come to a win-win situation that the safety will not compromise.
What are the skills and abilities you acquired to all of your experiences and how does it help you to work well in your field or job?
For my 23 years experience as an aircraft mechanic, I developed quality assurance inspection, good decision making, and troubleshooting analysis that helped me improve my performance as a quality control inspector.
Are there any expectations you have had about your career that turned out to be different from reality?
At first, I'm just expecting to be a typical aircraft mechanic. But luckily, I was chosen to be a quality control inspector and it helps me a lot to perform my duties and it gains me confidence on my part.
What is your most significant experience in the field of work? How does your experiences at work shape you to be a remarkable person in your profession?
Well, in my case, the significant experience is that when I attended training in abroad and also in local when we were deployed all over the Philippines because we have encountered different people, different practices, different food, which I believe it helps me improve my personality as an aircraft mechanic and how to deal with others.
And lastly, what advice or motivation can you give to the students who will choose the same career as yours?
Well, I would really say that you made the right choice because this type of work is very promising and a lot of opportunities awaits on you. Only you have to be disciplined, dedicated, hardworking, and persistent to your career. That's all.